Just a notice to competitors and exhibitors of sale horses from 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock. The exhibitors' meetings and the agents' meetings will be on 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock under the APL marquee behind the camp. Competitors in our second round of our Epic Open Camp Draft. We're not getting too far away now. Competitor number 1, Norman Stagg, Branchvale Agile Kitten. Followed by 2, Ben Matum, 1, Roan Beaver. Competitor 3, Darby Ryan, My Freckles Lethal. Number 4, Clancy Pryor on Blush. 5 will be Drew Stevenson on Al Capone. Competitor 6, Ben Thompson, Concerina. 7 will be Jackson Noon, Basalt Hennypenny. Competitor 8, Jimmy Matheson, Carolot Conscience. On 9 will be Danny Farley, Spot the Duck. And competitor 11 is Tom Hancock, riding Gypsy. Once again, a reminder for our vendors, the vendor meetings with the auctioneers 8 till 10 o'clock in the APL tent behind the camp. Also with our sale horse classifications, they will be there as well. No, just a notice to all challenge competitors. The start of the challenge will be starting at 8:30. We're pushing that back to 8:30. So challenge competitors, 8:30 start. Big thank you to our platinum sponsors this year for our epic horse sale and Campdraft. Morrow Made Saddles, Ben and Jess Morrow. Quality handcrafted saddles, strong supporters for our young horse incentives. Big thank you to Tulla Beef, the Owen and Swan families from North Star. Thanks very much to Rick Swan and your team for their ongoing support year after year. They've been here for a very, very long time and always bring a big team and help out a lot out the back. Thank you very much. Fucheng Woodlands and Fucheng Wagyu to Dion Porter and all your team. It's a long way for you guys to come, all the way from Westmar, and been putting in a big effort. So thanks very much to Dion, Sharon, and the team up there at Fucheng Woodlands. We're getting close to our start in our Grazag second round of our open camp draft. Competitor 1 will be Norman Stagg, Branchvale Agile Kitten. 2 will be Ben Maidham, One Roan Beaver, and 3 will be Darby Ryan, My Freckles Lethal. Would also like to thank very much Athlon Pastoral, Ben and Kristen Sharp from Tenterfield on supplying the cattle for the second round of the open camp draft. Thank you very much to the Sharp family. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the whip's been cracked. We're off and underway in the round 2 of our open camp draft for the Epic Horse Sale Camp Draft for 2026. On camp, competitor number 1, Norman Stagg, Branchvale Agile Kitten. Norman comes in with a first round score of 89. Standing by, please, Ben Maidham, One Roan Beaver, Darby Ryan, My Freckles Lethal, Clancy Pryor on Blush, and Drew Stevenson on Al Capone. that side there for Norman. Cutout score of 22. Total score there of 111 for Norman. And Branchvale Agile Kitten on camp. We should have Ben Madem. One Roan Beaver standing by, please, Darby Ryan with My Freckles Lethal. Ben Madem on camp, coming in with a first round score of 88 points. Little heifer there for Benny Madem. Second round score there for Ben and One Roan Beaver of 21 for a total of 109 points. Next on camp we have Darby Ryan, My Freckles Lethal. My Freckles Lethal is in our epic horse sale this year of catalogue number 108. Darby comes in on a score of 67. Darby Ryan, we should have number 4, Clancy Pryor Blush, Drew Stevenson, Al Capone. 6 will be Ben Thompson, Concherina. 7, Jackson Noon on Basalt Henny Penny. And competitor number 8 will be Jimmy Matheson, Carolot Conscience. Scores there for Derby, a 16, a 48 and a 3. Gives him another 67 for a total of 134 points. Nancy Pryor out on the course on Blush, coming in with a 74-point score in the first round. Well done, Clancy. First completed score for the morning. Scores there of 22 for yard, 63 for horsework 4 for the course. That gives Clancy and Blush an 89 to go with a 74 for a 163 total score. On camp, Drew Stevenson with Al Capone. They came in with a first round score of 88. Standing by, Ben Thompson, Concerina, Jackson Noon, Basalt, Henny Penny and Jimmy Matheson on Carolot Conscience. No luck there for Drew and Al Capone. 16 cutout score, giving them a total of 104 to go with the 88 first round score. Ben Thompson, Concerina on the camp. Ben came in with an 88-point first round score. Jackson Noon standing by, please. Jimmy Matheson, Denny Farley. Tom Hancock will be 11. Jack Rose at 12. Hugh Miles at 13. And Miles Waghorn on Morangi Wildchild is 14. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Thompson, Concerina. 21 for cutout, 64 horse work. And a 61 for horse work and 4 for the course. For an 86 to go with an 88 for a 174 total score. That puts Ben Thompson and Concerina out in the lead. Competitor 7, Jackson Noon on camp, Basalt Henny Penny. Jackson came in with an 84-point first round score. Well done to Jackson. Scores coming through a 21 cutout, 61 for horse work and a 4 for the course. 86 second round points for a 170-point score total. Competitor 8, Jimmy Matheson, Carolot Conscience. Jimmy came in with an 85-point first round score. Standing by, Denny Farley, Spot the Duck. Cutout score only there for Jimmy of 16 to go with a first round score of 85 to give them a 101 total score. Next on camp, Denny Farley, Spot the Duck. One of our leading point scorers coming in with an 89. Standing by, competitor 11, Tom Hancock with Gypsy, Jack Rose, Cadras Harmonia. Huey Miles is 13, 14 Miles Waghorn, 15 Toby Bruce, 16 Mitchell Hoy. Been informed that there is still spots available for the cutout shootout tonight, so any horses that have won a cutout, you're eligible for our cutout shootout tonight. Also a reminder that our horse classifications and vendor meetings are to be held between now and 10 o'clock in the APL tent behind the camp. Full score there for Denny Farley, 22 cutout, 61 horse work and 4 for the course. That's an 87. That gives Danny a total of 176 points. Hancock on camp with Gypsy. Standing by Jack Rose, Cadras Harmonia, and Hugh Miles, Willinga Park Smooth Talker. With a first round score of 80 points on Gypsy. Once again, anybody looking to nominate for our cutout shootout tonight, please go and see the APL ladies in the office. And it's looking forward to a very, very exciting night, as was last year, very entertaining. Unfortunately, no luck there for Tom outside. Cut out of 14 with the first round score of 80 points gives him a grand total of 94 points. On camp, Jack Rose, Cadras Harmonia. Coming in with a 73 first round score, standing by Hugh Miles, Willinga Park Smooth Talker, Miles Waghorn. 15 will be Toby Bruce, 16 Mitchell Hoy, 17 Sally Stevenson, 18 James Moorhead, 19 will be Chris Bagnall. Scores coming through there of 16 for cutout, 57 horse work and 3 for the course for Jack Rose. That's a 76 to go with his 73 first round score of 149 total. In camp is competitor 13, Hugh Miles, with the Willinga Park Smooth Talker. Miles Waghorn will be standing by, Marengi Wildchild, Toby Bruce, Miss Beijing, and then Mitchell Hoy, Silverwater, 5 Metallic Acres. Well done to Hugh Miles. 23 for Cutout, 61 for Horsework, and a 4 for the course. Gives Hugh an 88 second round score to go with an 89. That puts Hugh up there with a 177 total score for Hugh Miles and Willinga Park Smooth Talker. Next on camp, competitor 14, Miles Waghorn, Morangi Wild Child. 15 will be Toby Bruce, Miss Beijing, and Mitchell Hoy on Saltwater 5 Metallic Acres. Miles Waghorn. No luck outside there for Miles. Cutout score of 21. To go with a first round score of 82 points for a total of 103. Next on camp, we should have competitor 15, Toby Bruce, Miss Beijing. Toby came in with a first round score of 80 points. Standing by, Mitchell Hoy. 17 will be Sally Stevenson, 18 James Moorhead, and 19 is Chris Bagnall riding Rebound Wingman. I'd like to take the time to mention our gold sponsors. The New England Toyota local dealership, very long supporters of our rural communities. Northern Tablelands Earth Moving and Civil Works specialists across the region. Verbac Animal Health and Nutrition Leaders. Circle L Australia, premium livestock handling equipment and solutions. Big thank you also to gold sponsors Beef Trans, big supporters of this event and all over the New England reliable livestock transport operators. So thank you very much to our gold sponsors. That's time. There for Toby, 16 Cutout, 55 for Horsework and a 3 for the course. Is a 74 second round to go with an 80 for a 154 total score for Toby Bruce and Miss Beijing. Next on camp, competitor 16, Mitchell Hoy on Saltwater 5 Metallic Acres. Mitchell came in with an 86 first round score. Yep, there, no luck there for Mitchell, a 21 Cutout. Mitchell Hoy and Saltwater 5 Metallic Acres, a total 2-round score of 107. Next on camp, we should have competitor 17, Sally Stevenson. Fancy Tasser. Standing by, please, James Moorhead. Style and Blues, Chris Bagnall, rebound wingman. Followed by competitor 21, Dan Colton. CKJ Marco, Annabelle Dalzell, Westlake Winston, Jessica Wingham Chile. 24 will be Brett Ellum, riding Bow. Stevenson and Fancy Tasser coming in with a first round score of 79. Once again, many thanks goes to Athlon Pastoral, Bannon Kristen Sharp, Tennerfield. Thank you very much for the kind donation of these lovely cattle. Also to our main sponsor for the Epic Open Campdraft for 2026, Greys Ag. Huge supporters of the Epic events over the years. To Sally Stevenson. Scores there for 15, cut out 59 for horsework and a 4 for the course. For 78 second round. That'll go with a 79 first round score of a total of 157 for Sally Stevenson, Fancy Tasser. On camp, we should have James Moorhead now, Style and Blues. Ben Lehman, competitor, come in with a 88 first round score. Standing by, Chris Bagnall, rebound wingman, and 21 will be Dan Colton, CKJ Marco. James and Style and Blues. 18 for Cutout, a 64 horsework and a 4 for the course. 86 for the second round to go with an 88 for a 174 total for James Moorhead, Style and Blues. On camp, we should have competitor 19, Chris Bagnall, rebound wingman. Chris came in with a 82 first round score. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Been asked to announce all stables must be clean prior to leaving and all manure taken to the manure dump at the end of the store rows. Manure in all taped areas must be raked into stockpiles. Rubbish bins and skip bins are placed around the grounds. Please dispose of all your rubbish. No luck there for Chris Bagnall. 21 Cutout. Rebound Wingman to go with an 82 for a total of 103 points. On camp, we should have competitor 21 Dan Colton. CKJ Marco. Dan and Marco coming in with an 89 first round score. Standing by Annabelle Dalzell, Westlake Winston. 23 will be Jessica Wickham. 24 Brett Allen. 25 will be Luke Bennett, and 26 will be Ben McNaughton on Jigsaw. Scores there for Dan Colton, 18 Cutout, 60 for horsework and 4 for the course. For an 82 second round to go with an 89 for a 171 total. On camp, Annabelle Dalzell, Westlake Winston coming in with an 85. Standing by, please, Jessica Wickham with Chile. Followed by competitor 24, Brett Ellum riding Bow. No luck there for Annabelle. A cutout score only of 15 to go with an 85 for a 100-point total 2-round score. 23, competitor 23, Jessica Wickham on Chile on camp. Standing by, please, Brett Ellum. Competitor then 25 will be Luke Bennett. 26 will be Ben McNaughton. Following Ben is 27 Ben Thompson, 28 Ben Newbury, 29 Jonathan McDonald, and 30 will be Zeb Pearce on Super Tough Kitty. No luck for Jessica, a 16 cutout to go with an 85 first round score for Jessica and Chile for a total 2-round score of 101. Bar Ugle competitor Brett Ellum, 24 riding Bow. Standing by Luke Bennett on Malungra's Moonbeam. Outside, we're watching Brett Ellum. Brett came in with a first round score of 87. that beautiful Athlone Pastoral heifer through. 19 for Cutout, a 61 for Horsework, and a 4 for the course for Brett, Ellum and Bo, to give them an 84 second round to go with an 87 for a total of 171 points. On camp, we should have 25. Luke Bennett riding Malungra's Moonbeam, and this partnership came in on a first round score of 87. No luck there for Ben, Luke and Moonbeam. Total of 16 to go with an 87 for a 103 total. On camp, we should have competitor 26, Ben McNaughton on Jigsaw. Standing by, set 27, Ben Thompson, Rodlaw Fantail. 28, Ben Newbury. 29 will be Jonathan McDonald. 30, Zeb Pearce. 31, Jack Hayes. 32 will be David Gillett. And 33, Tom Donnelly, riding Just Brown. Just a reminder that for all sale horses and vendors that the vendor meetings are being conducted at the APL tent behind the camp, and horse classifications as well. So if you've got time, please get those done as soon as possible. On course, competitor 26, Ben McNaughton and Jigsaw came in with a first round score of 88. Cutout score only there of 22. To go with that 88 to give them a total 2-round score of 110. On camp 27, Ben Thompson, second entry, Rodlaw Fantail. Ben and Fantail came in with an 87 first round score. Standing by, Ben Newbury, Free Flow Mako, Jonathan McDonald, Sunny My Vendetta, Zeb Pearce, Super Tough Kitty. Score there for Ben Thompson of 22 Cutout, 57 Horsework, and 3 for the course. To go with an 87, that's an 82 for a 169 total. camp, competitor 28, Ben Newbury, Free Flow Mako. Standing by, please, Jonathan McDonald, Sonny Meyer Vendetta. No luck there for Ben. 2-round score of 81. Camp now, we should have competitor 29, Jonathan McDonald. Jonathan and Vendetta came in with a first round score of 83 points. Standing by, please, Zeb Pierce, Super Tough Kitty, Jack Hayes, Shadak Metallica. 32 will be David Gillett with JB. 33, Tom Donnelly, Just Brown. 34, Tom Denson, Hazelwood, Mike Conacher. 35, Heidi Gillett. 36, Danny Farley. And 37 will be Cody Law on Yarrawa Escort. Scores there for Jonathan McDonald. 16 for Cutout, a 65 for Horsework, and a 4 for the course. The second round, 85 score to go with an 83 for a 168 total. Competitor 30, Zeb Pierce should be on camp. Super Tough Kitty. They came in with an 88. First round score, standing by Jack Hayes, Shadak Metallica. 32 will be David Gillett with JB. There from Zeb Pierce, Super Tough Kitty. Scores there of 22 for Cutout, 64 Horsework and 4 for the course. That's a 90-point second round to go with an 88. That'll be a total 2-round score of 178 points. On camp, competitor 31, Jack Hayes, Shootout Metallica. Jack and Metallica came in with an 83 first round score. Standing by, Dave Gillett, JB, Tom Donnelly, Just Brown, and Tom Denson on Hazelwood, Mike Conacher. No luck there for Jack and Metallica. Cutout score of 21 to go with an 83 first round for a 104 total. On camp, competitor 32, David Gillett with JB, followed by 33, Tom Donnelly. Just Brown, 34, Tom Denson, 35, Heidi Gillett, 36, Denny Farley, 37 will be Cody Law, and 38 will be Curtis Cherry, riding Susie's Last Dance. David on camp with JB came in with an 88 first round score. No luck there for David, but a 22 cutout to go with an 88 for a 110 total 2-round score. Next on camp, competitor 33, Tom Donnelly, Just Brown. Tom came in with an 83 for his first round. Cattle over, just also like to thank our silver sponsors for the 2026 Epic Sale and Campdraft Kent Saddlery, a well-known brand up there. Quality saddlery gear, all known in the camp drafting sales. Everson's Food Processors. Also, thank you to Stock Live, the online marketing platform. Benalla Stud, respected cattle operation producing quality genetics, big supporters of the Epic over the years. Impulse Print, also printing and branding solutions. The Farrakabad Angus, local Angus stud focused on their performance cattle. AAM, livestock marketing and advisory service. So thank you very much to all our sponsors. And once again, we must take time to thank the Sharp family, Ben and Kristen, Athlon Pastoral, on the very kind donation of this wonderful line of Angus and Black Bawley heifers. Scores there of 18, 62 and 4 for an 84 second round to go with an 83 for Tom Donnelly for a total of 167. In camp, we should have Tom Dennison, Hazelwood, Mike Conacher coming in with an 89 first round score. That's time for Tom Denson and Hazelwood, Mike Conacher. Scores there of 21, cut out 40 for horsework and 3 for the course. That's a 64 second round to go with an 89 for 153.2 round score. On camp, Heidi Gillett, Will I Am, standing by Denny Farley, Drama Queen, and Cody Law, Yarrawa Escort. I've just been asked to announce that anybody with sale horses that can be stabled, if you could please stable the sale horses because there are people starting to look at sale horses. Will I Am come in with a first round score of 88 points. A luck outside there for Heidi, a 16-point cutout score to go with an 88 for a 104 total. On camp, competitor 36, Denny Farley, Drama Queen, coming in with an 85 first round score. 37 will be Cody Law, Yarrow Escort. 38 will be Curtis Cherry, Susie's Last Dance. 39, William Ellum, Shameless No More. Following 39, we will have competitor 42, Hugh Miles, with Tilly. On there, Danny Farley, Drama Queen. Scores coming through, a 21 cut out, a 61 for horsework, and a 4 for the course. That's an 86 to go with an 85 first round for a 171.2 round total. Local competitor 37, Cody Law, Yarrawa Escort, coming in with an 83 first round score. Curtis Cherry will follow on Susie's Last Dance. 39 will be William Ellum, and 42 Hugh Miles. You will follow William Ellum. Cody and Escort got a pretty lively heifer here and done a very good job on that one. Cutout score of 20. Horsework of 61 and 4 for the course. For an 85 second round score to go with an 83. 168 total for Cody and Yarrawa Escort. 38 is Westmar competitor Curtis Cherry, Susie's Last Dance. They come in with an 85 first round. 39 will be William Allen, Shameless No More. And competitor 42, Hugh Miles Tilly. 43 will be Michael McEwen. 44, Jackson Noon. 45, George Matheson. 46 will be Clayton Titmus. We got there in the end, Curtis. Scores there of 16 for Cutout, 58 for Horsework, and a 4 for the course. For a 78. With an 85 goes to a 163 total. Once again, thanks to Curtis, Dion, and the Fuchang Woodlands team for their support of the epic events. 39 on camp should be William Allen riding Shameless No More. Coming in with a first round score of 89. Following William will be competitor 42, Hugh Miles. With Tilly, 43, Michael McEwen, Shorty KD, 44, Jackson Noon, Crispy, and 45 will be George Matheson. It's a reminder, if vendors of sale horses, if you can go to the APL tent behind the camp to conduct your vendor meetings with our auctioneers. Unfortunately, no more luck for William, not adding to his 89 first round score. On camp, we have competitor 42, Hugh Miles riding Tilly, entering with a first round score of 87. No luck there for Hugh and Tilly. They'll go out with a total 2-round score of 87 points. Just like to remind everybody we have 8 spots available still in the Cutout shootout tonight at 7 p.m. So there's 8 spots for a big opportunity. There's $1,000 plus the jackpot up for grabs. So if you've won a Cutout before and you'd like to get a part of that, head over to the office and see Prue and Nettie at the office and nominate there for a great night. On camp, competitor 43, Michael McEwen, Shorty KD, came in with an 87 first-round score. At the gate, we should have Jackson Noon on Crispy. 45 will be George Matheson, Arundale Adele. 46, Clayton Titmus, Roy Destin. 47, Toby Bruce with Brass. And 48 will be Ben Thompson, riding Hawkeye. Cutout score only of 19 for Michael McEwen and Shorty KD. Go with an 87 for a 106.2 round score total. 44 on camp next will be Jackson Noon on Crispy, coming in with an 82 first round score. No further luck there for Jackson Noon riding Crispy. $82 first round score. Next on camp, we should have competitor 45, George Matheson, Arundale Adele. At the gate, Clayton Titmus, Roy Destiny. Toby Bruce with Brass, 48 will be Ben Thompson, 49 James Moorhead, 50 Laurie Argue, 51 will be Jacob Brown, and 52 will be Darby Ryan. No luck there for George. Arundel Adele, the 2-round score of 86. On camp, we should have competitor 46, Clayton Titmus, Roy Destin, came in with a score of 84 points first round. At the gate, Toby Bruce with brass, Ben Thompson, Hawkeye, and 49 will be James Moorhead, Circle Bar Classic. Score there of 21 for Clayton and Roy Destin. To go with an 84 for a 105 2-round score. Next on camp will be competitor 47, Toby Bruce, and standing by Ben Thompson with Hawkeye. No luck there for Toby, coming in with a first round of 90, adding a 20 cutout score for 110 points. 48 on camp, Ben Thompson, Hawkeye. Standing by, please, James Moorhead, Circle Bar Classic. Laurie Argue with Flash. Jacob Brown, riding Ettenbar Ramona's Impact. 52 will be Darby Ryan, Royal Sergeant. Following Derby, 53, Carl Green. 54, Lucy Cucks. 55, Bianca Moorhead. 56, Darren Beaumont. 57, Philip McCormick. Good luck there for Ben and Hawkeye, adding a 22 cutout score to their 77 first round score. Gives them a 99 2-round total. 49, Ben Loma competitor James Moorhead, Circle Bar Classic, coming in with an 88 first round. Followed by Laurie Argue with Flash, Jacob Brown. And 52 will be Darby Ryan. Once again, sale vendors, if you do have time, sale horses, good opportunity to have them stabled, as there are people asking about horses that are not in the stable. So if you can get your horses stabled, please do so as early as possible. Fortunate luck there for James and Circle Bar Classic. 17 cutout score there only to go with an 88 for a 105 two-round score. Laurie Argue on flash should be on camp, coming in with an 86. Followed by competitor 51 Jacob Brown, 52 will be Darby Ryan, 53 Carl Green, 54 Lucy Cucks, 55 will be Bianca Moorhead riding Amarillo. Well done, Laurie. Laurie Argue with flash. Score there of 18 for cutout, 60 for horsework, and a 4 for the course. Is an 82 second round to go with an 86 for a 168 two-round score. Competitor 51 will be Jacob Brown, Ettenbar Ramona's Impact, standing by Darby Ryan with Royale Sergeant. No further luck there for Jacob. In Impact, 83 point first round, giving them the two-round score total. Just a reminder, if you do have time and need to get it done for vendors, the vendor meetings and sale horse classifications are on down in the APL tent. They're just behind the camp. So go down there and have a chat to your auctioneers. Once again, thank you. Take the time to thank the Athlone Pastoral, Ben and Kristen Sharp of Tenterfield for supplying these beautiful line of heifers for our Grey Zag second round open Campdraft for 2026. Elect there for Derby and Royal Sergeant, a 16 cutout to go with an 87. Gives a total of 105. 103, apologies. Next on camp, competitor 53, Carl Green riding Maloney, coming in with a first round of 88. Standing by at the gate, please, Lucy Cucks with Chevrolet. 55 will be Bianca Moorhead, Amarillo. 56, Darren Beaumont, GW Lynx. 57, Phil McCormick, Make a Wish. 58, Danny Farley on bits. 59, Brad Williamson. 60 will be Miles Waghorn. And following Miles will be competitor 62, Jimmy Matheson. That's time for Carl. Scores there of a 20, a 55 and a 3 for a 78. With an 88. Gives a total two-round of 166 for Carl Green and Maloney. 54 on Camp, Lucy Cucks. Chevrolet coming in with an 87. Followed by Bianca Moorhead, Amarillo and Darren Beaumont, GW Lynx. An outscore of 19 for Lucy. With an 87 first round for a total of 106. Next on Camp, competitor 55. Bianca Moorhead riding Amarillo. Standing by, please, Darren Beaumont. Followed by Philip McCormick, Denny Farley, Brad Williamson, Miles Waghorn. And 62 will be Jimmy Matheson. No further luck there for Bianca with Amarillo. A 19 cutout to go with an 87 first round for another 106 two-round total. Competitor 56 on Camp, Darren Beaumont, GW Lynx, came in with an 84. Standing by, Phil McCormack, Make a Wish. 58 will be Denny Farley, 59, Brad Williamson. No further luck there for Darren, and GW Links 16 for Cutout to go with an 84 for a 102.2 round score. Next on camp, competitor 57, Philip McCormick, Make a Wish, coming in with an 86 first round score. Standing by, please, Danny Farley with bits. 59 will be Brad Williamson, Glamorous. 60 miles Waghorn on Oscar. 62 Jimmy Matheson. 63 will be William Allen. 64 will be Ben Thompson. Fortunately, no further luck there for Philip. Make a Wish. 2 round total of 86. Entering the camp, competitor 58, Danny Farley, riding bits, coming in with an 81 for their first round total. 59 will be Brad Williamson, 60 miles Waghorn on Oscar. Score there for Danny Farley and bits. 16 for Cutout. 60 for Horsework and 4 for the course. Giving Danny a total of 161. Next on camp, competitor 59, Brad Williamson. On Glamorous, coming in with an 88-point first round score. At the gate, please, Miles Waghorn with Oscar. 62 will be Jimmy Matheson. Hector. 63, William Allen with Abel. 64, Ben Thompson, Homegirl. 65, Luke Bennett. 66, Heidi Gillett. 67, Mitchell Hoy. Further luck there for Brad with Glamorous. 19, Cutout to go with an 88 for a 2-round total of 107. On camp, competitor 60, Miles Waghorn. And Oscar came in with an 87 first round. Standing by, Jimmy Matheson, Hector. William Allen, 63, with Abel, 64, Ben Thompson, Homegirl. And 65 will be Luke Bennett, riding Heathfield Tarn. And Oscar. Score there of 19 for Cutout, 57 for Horsework and 4 for the course. That's an 82nd round score to go with an 87 for a 167 two-round total. Competitor 62, Jimmy Matheson riding Hector. Coming in with an 88 first round score. Standing by William Allen with Abel. Luck there for Jimmy, the 20 Cutout to go with an 88 for a 108 two-round total for Jimmy Matheson and Hector. 63 next on camp, William Allen with Abel. Standing by, Ben Thompson, Homegirl. Just another reminder, there is still 8 spots available for our Cutout shootout tonight at 7 p.m. $1,000 plus the jackpots up for grabs, and it will be a very entertaining evening. No luck there, William. I think I just put the mockers on you. 21 Cutout to go with the first round of 80 for a 101. Next on camp, Ben Thompson, Homegirl. Coming in with an 83. At the gate, please, Luke Bennett. Heathfield Tarn, Heidi Gillett, Fergalicious. 67 will be Mitchell Hoy on Connellina. Score there for Ben Thompson. Then Home Girl, 19 for Cutout, 63 horse work, 4 for the course. That's an 86 to go with an 83 to give a 2-round total of 169 points. On camp, competitor 65, Luke Bennett, Heathfield Tarn, coming in with an 84. Standing by, please, Heidi Gillett, Fergalicious. 67 will be Mitchell Hoy. 68, Ben McNaughton. 69, Jessica Wickham. For Luke Bennett and Heathfield Tarn of 22 Cutout, 61 horse work, and a 4 for the course. That's an 87 to go with an 84 to give a 2-round total of 171 points. Next on camp, we should have competitor 66, Heidi Gillett, Fergalicious. Followed by 67, Mitchell Hoy, Connolina. 68, Ben McNaughton, AMAC 2 Ducks. 69, Jessica Wickham. 70 will be Jack Hayes. 71, Hugh Miles. Hugh will be riding Ella Ray Vaughan. Scores there for Heidi. 20 Cutout, 62 horse work, and a 4 for the course. It's an 86 to go with an 88. First round scored a total 2 rounds of 174. 67. Next on camp will be Mitchell Hoy. Another reminder to our sale vendors, if you haven't had your vendor meetings with our APL team down there of auctioneers, if you've got time, please go and do that as early as possible. Any sale horses that can be stabled, there is inquiry coming through. People are starting to look for stable numbers for horses. Thank you to all our cattle donors for the 2026 Epic Campdraft event. But Just on this second round of the Open, thanks very much to the Athlone Pastoral, Ben and Kristen Sharp and family up there at Tenterfield. The cucumber there for Mitchell and Connolina. Cut out of 21, horsework 62 and 4 for the course. That's an 87 to go with an 88 first round for a 175 two-round total. On camp 68, Ben McNaughton, AMAC 2 ducks, coming in with an 84 first round. Standing by, please, Jessica Wickham with Fedora, Jack Hayes, Hayes grazing, Archipelago. 71 will be Hugh Miles, Elleray Vaughn, 72 Jackson Noon, 73 Brett Allen, 74 Toby Bruce, and 75 David Gillett. Further luck there, but a 22 cut out there for Ben McNaughton, AMAC 2 ducks, to give a 106 two-round total score. Competitor 69 on camp, Jessica Wickham with Fedora, coming in with a first round of 80. And standing by will be Jack Hayes. Hayes grazing Archipelago. Oh, well done, Jessica. Scores there, 21 for cutout, 62 horsework and 4 for the course. That's an 87 to go with a first round of 80 for a two-round score of 167. Competitor 70 on course, Jack Hayes with Archipelago coming in with an 85. Standing by, Hugh Miles, Elleray Vaughn. Tough break there for Jack Hayes and Archipelago. 19 cut out to go with an 85 for a two-round score of 104. Next on camp, we should have competitor 71, Hugh Miles, Ella Ray Von. And standing by, Jackson Noon, Hazelwood Company Playtime. 73 will be Brad Ellum, 74 Toby Bruce, 75 David Gillett, 76 will be Cody Law, and Yarra will replay. Very smooth, Hugh. Scores there of 19 for Cutout, 62 horsework and 4 for the cause. It's an 85 to go with an 87. It's a 172 for Hugh and Ella Ray Von. On camp, competitor 72, Jackson Noon, Hazelwood Company Playtime. They're coming to us with a first round score of 85 points. Standing by, please, Brett Allen, another piece, Toby Bruce Scout, and David Gillett, Icon. Further luck there for Jackson Noon and Playtime. They'll go out with a 2-round score of 85 points. Just another reminder to sale vendors, if you have got time to get down to the APL tent here behind the camp to do your vendor meetings with the auctioneers and the APL team. We've got a busy day ahead of us, so if anyone can get that done early, that would be much appreciated. Also, classification of all sale horses, there's 10 minutes until classification closes. So again, head down to the APL crew. 21 for Brett Ellum, and another piece to go with an 88 for a 109 two-round total. Next on camp, competitor 74, Toby Bruce, riding Scout. They come to us with an 88-point first-round score. 75, David Gillett, standing by an icon, Cody Law. Yarra will replay Clayton Titmus, Laruna Goodrum. 78 will be James Moorhead, Circle Bar Congo. This is just another reminder, we've got 10 minutes to go until the classification of sale horses closes. So if you haven't done that, you need to get to the APL tent and get that sorted. B. Bruce and Scout, a 17 cutout, 63 for horsework and 4 for the course. 84 second round to go with an 88. That's a 172 two-round total for Toby, Bruce and Scout. 75, David Gillett Icon, coming in with an 87. Done David putting another one round. David Gillett and Icon. 21 for cutout, 64 horsework, 4 for the course. That's an 89 to go with an 87 first round. Sorry, 87 for David. That's a 174 total two-round score. 76, competitor Cody Law. Yarra will replay, and they're coming in on a 90. '77 will be Clayton Titmus. 78 will be James Moorhead. 79, Danny Farley. 80, Ben Thompson. 81, Lillian Meredith. 82, Scott McCormick. 83, Clayton Titmus. Then number 40, Campbell Martin. Luck there for Cody and Yarra Replay, a 21 to go with the leading first round score of 90 for a 111-point total. Next on camp, 77, Clayton Titmus, Laruna Goodrum. 78, James Moorhead, Circle Bar Congo. Scores there for Clayton's 22 Cutout, 63 horsework and 4 for the course. That's an 89 to go with an 87. That's a 176 two-round score. Next on camp, we should have James Moorhead, 78, riding Circle Bar Congo. Standing by, please, Danny Farley, coachman, Ben Thompson, Bay Boy. 81, Lillian Meredith, 82, Scott McCormick, 83, Clayton Titmus. And to finish our second round of the Grazag Open will be competitor 40, Campbell Martin. Of 20 to go with an 88. The total two-round score of 108. On camp, competitor 79, Danny Farley with coachman. They're coming in with an 89 first round. Standing by will be Ben Thompson with Bay Boy. Well done, Danny Farley and coachman. 16 for Cutout, 60 for horsework and 4 for the course. That's an 80 to go with the first round of 89. Total two-round score of 169. Just get somebody to give a hand to take these heifers out. Once again, if you haven't completed your sale classification horses, can you please head down to the APL tent? Also, any vendors that need to have vendor meetings with the APL team of auctioneers, also get down there. And any sale horses that can be stabled, please do so as soon as possible, as there is already general inquiry in stable numbers. That's time. Scores there for Ben Thompson, 16 cutout, 54 horsework and a 3 for the course. That's a 73 to go with an 86. 159 two-round total for Ben and Bayboy. On camp, competitor 81, Lillian Meredith with Roulette coming in with a 75 first round score. Followed by Scott McCormick and Patsy, Clayton Titmus, GW Mozzie, and finishing our Greyzag second round of our Open is competitor 40, Campbell Martin on Drayton Sicario. Score coming through for Lillian and Roulette. A 21 cutout, 57 horsework and a 4 for the course. For an 82 to go with a 75. First round for a 157, two-round total. Getting towards the end of our second round on camp, 82 is Scott McCormick with Patsy. Standing by, please, Clayton Titmus, GW Mozzie, and our final competitor in the final and in the second round is Campbell Martin with Drayton Sicario. Scott McCormick with Patsy. Scores coming in a 20 for cutout, 62 for horsework and 4 for the course. That's an 86 second round to go with an 80 for 166 two-round total. On camp, Clayton Titmus, GW Mozzie coming in with a first round of 72. That'll be followed by our final competitor in the Greyzag second round of our Epic Open, Campbell Martin riding Drayton Sicario. Was there for Clayton and Mozzie. A 21 cutout, 56 for horsework and a 3 for the course. That's an 80 second round score to go with a 72 for a 152 two-round total score. And our final competitor on camp should be competitor 40, Campbell Martin, Drayton Sicario. They came in with a first round score of 83 points. Finishing off our second round, a score there for Clayton of 21 for Cutout, 64 for horsework, and a 4 for the course. It's an 89 to go with an 83. It's a 172 two-round score for Clayton, for Campbell Martin, and Drayton Sicario. Well, that comes to an end of the second round of the Greyzag Epic Open Campdraft. Congratulations to all competitors. Thank you very much to Greyzag for their sponsorship and support of the Epic program. Also like to say another thank you to Athlon Pastoral, Ben and Kristen Sharp and their family from Tenterfield for supplying the cattle for that round 2 draft.